It's getting much worse, my targeting. And it is quite traumatizing. I could see why people would submit. I think the major problem that we're going to have with the perps and the remote neural monitoring and synthetic telepathy is that the majority of it seems to be satanic ritual abuse, which just means hardcore psychological terrorism against the victim using sexual abuse. Psychologists have perfected psychological terrorism. I think it should be called psychological terrorism. I'm terrorized every day. This is a cute, adorable little house, cottage. It's small. And it is a terrible thing to be in a space that is so cute. And both of us are artistic. My paintings are up. I have artwork on almost every wall. And he's a craftsman and a gardener. And so to disrupt our lives like this, it's so sad. And I was supposed to go to an appointment today. I was too exhausted. And it was a gathering of liberals in the Dayton area. And I said, just go ahead without me. He said, just try. I said, oh my God, I can't. The mind raping is on the level of Adolf Hitler. It is Nazi Germany. This is not I don't even think that we could even say it's just the Masons. This is Nazi Germany tactics. And because of the mind control that's so easy over white people, this is why we struggle on the planet. We struggle with the white race, basically. We are struggling with the white race. Internally, they are struggling with each other. Their worst DNA has attached itself to every society on the planet and ruined our lives. And the whites that are either apathetic, pathetic, mind-controlled, or just fucking dumb and weak, either conform or just look the other way and just become a complicit participator of white supremacy. It is the most bullshit program. And when they look back at another epic event that the whites created, okay, so you cannot blame this on Korea, China, or Africa. There is no way in hell anyone wants to control the world like these groups and clusters of elite white people. The fact that they decide to concoct capitalism in the way that they do, that they are this elite group that confiscate our lives and drain it dry and pick and choose who will be in specific classes. This is what causes war, because people retaliate. What do you do to stop people from fighting back against disaster capitalism, a Nazi regime that steals your soul? Mind control them and torture them. Anyone who is even similar to me is going to get their ass kicked if they're not getting their ass kicked now. I am loyal to only anything that's natural and wonderful, the universe, the earth, the planets. I'm not interested in the class struggle. I'm tired of racism. I am tired of gay men pushing their perversion and pedophilia on the planet. I'm tired of everyone using black people as a buffer to get in with Washington, D.C. I'm tired of it. And I have expressed it since I was a child. And this is the reason why my targeting is so awful. I refuse to submit. The drastic, mind-controlled assholes that are bothering us in our sleep. These stupid neighbors that will shoot directed energy weapons. By the way, this family's moving. It's partially probably because I'm freaking out. But I can't, like I'm always paranoid about white flight. They gang stalked me. I'm always really paranoid about when a new family moves in because I don't know if they work for the deep state. I wonder if they rotate them. Who cares? The point is that this female, I call her Becky, she's white. Why didn't Hillary Clinton win? There is a whole scene of white women who are sexual deviants and psychotic. And I'm sorry for the white females that are TIs. This does not apply to you. Okay? You know exactly what I'm talking about. This white bitch has turned out potentially hundreds of people with her stupid narrative of her obsession with me. I just woke up from another dream modification that always involves my memories. She's so obsessed with me that I can't sleep, that I'm afraid to sleep. She has gotten the poorest, craziest black people, attached them to me, and they are insanely obsessed with me now. It's the obsession of the individual in clusters of hive minds. These are like cancer cells. For you are a cell. You have all this memory and data. Even the way that your body functions. They are feeding off of it at the military bases and your local state military base. They are operating a Nazi regime to attack your soul and to obtain it and to take it. This is the dream of the white supremacist, Jesuit, nasty Nazi party. To take every single person's soul, capture it like a goddamn bird, and enclose it in a cage to be picked at and fed periodically. This insanity that I go through, I had a visual where they brought martial law. They made me see martial fucking law. Sometimes I wish that they would just go through each house and pull out each motherfucker's computer and say, are you doing damage to your neighbor using remote neural monitoring? Are you involved in weapons distribution? Are you shooting weapons, classified weapons into the home of a civilian family? And who gave you the authority to work for the deep state to be a terrorist? Who are these motherfucking contractors? She is insane and now she's obsessed. The bitch has gone insane, okay? Her whole world revolves around me, and white men will throw their own women under the train and run them over. Look at all the white women that are targeted. They don't give a fuck about their women. This bitch has been abandoned and used to torture me like some crazed animal, some rabies-filled dog, some crazy chihuahua, some disgusting proletariat piece of shit. This bitch won't leave me alone. Not for one goddamn second. She stares through my eyes. I look in the mirror. All the black men say, make her stop. She's ugly. Because they're constantly trying to make each other look better than they actually are. They have avatars. I'm sorry I'm raising my voice. They're creating avatars to rape and torture and to interact with. They in fact create an avatar for themselves. If you imagine your handler as something disgusting, this will piss them off. And yes, joy and happiness. Okay? Joy and happiness is the one thing they don't want. They don't want you to be happy. They want you to be a miserable victim to the Nazi party. These are fucking Jesuit Nazis. This is the military. How are you going to fight back? If you're so worried about them taking your guns, why don't you fucking use them? And not as a shooter. You know, if you police the police, okay, I'm not talking about going after cops, but it just seems to me that we outnumber the Illuminati. What is the problem? Because they're bringing you air conditioning and heating and food, shipments of goods from China. You're a bunch of lazy, fat Americans who don't want to do anything but submit and destroy. You think it's just me being tortured? There's millions of us in the country. And it'll just be a matter of time before TIs outnumber you. How do we address being attached to the AI? Feeding it positivity. I want to get rid of the AI. I don't want to cater to it. And I go through this where I'm interacting with a fucking computer and my brain. And fuck this shit. This white bitch is sexually abusing me hundreds and hundreds of times a day. Because when you look at Targeted Individuals channel, this man is being attacked in the same way, where they have a hive mind of sexual deviants and pedophiles and rapists. They're raping him sexually. He refused to submit, so they torture him. It is the classic example of the runaway slave. I do not want to be a slave to white power. Fuck that shit. Okay? Raping me 24 hours a day with technology. If this bitch has an orgasm, I feel it. If the other bitches have one, it's disgusting. I'm tired of it. Leave me the fuck alone. These obsessed fucking losers. They are going to use the poor class to come after the middle class. You better believe it, because it's happening to my family. We're not poor black trash. Half of you on the block, your family doesn't even have the money that my family has combined. This fucking bullshit. And now they're going to go into the ghetto and attach these two gay men with AIDS who have been addicted to crack. Come on. Reading my memories? What do you expect is going to happen? You need to think about that. You need to think about how I'm going to respond to it. Don't fuck with me. Stupid memory chaser. Chasing people's memories. Torturing me to death. I almost lost my mind today. And in turn, the bitch that's handling me, she almost loses her fucking mind. And it was fantastic, and they watched her go insane. Because she's obsessed. Telling people I'm going to be attached to her for the rest of her life. Bitch, I will take it. You fucking loser. I don't want you fucking parasites on my goddamn soul. You fucking Dayton Kettering losers making money off of me. How dare you? This black trash attached to my soul, looking at my goddamn memories. You motherfuckers. Well, I was supposed to go into the FBI office today. It's in Cincinnati. We had to put on a little makeup.